Hello, I'm Emmycode, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite books. So let's get straight to the video. My favorite book is Maximum Ride. Now, I couldn't find the first one, but the first one is called The Angel Experiment. I actually have a pretty cool history with these books. They were my favorite when I was a kid, and I read the first one when I was about 10. Funny story, I actually read the very last one, Nevermore, before reading any of the other books. So, you can imagine how confused I was. But I still cried when I thought Max died. Spoiler, she doesn't die. The ending is so cute. And I just recently discovered that there's some Maxim fanfiction on Archive of Our Own, so I'll be sure to check that out. If you want me to read any fanfiction on here, totally open to it. I love fanfiction. I do write fanfiction. Maximum Ride was also during the period of time when I was learning to write. Well, learning to write books and stories, which is what I do. So, that is a little brief overview, and I will be doing reviews of each of the books later on. My favorite graphic novel series now is a book called Paper Girls. This is the collection of the first 2 volumes. These are something I just discovered about a year or so ago. And it's very sci-fi, and so is Maximum Ride, as you can tell. I really like sci-fi. These are my favorite books, my favorite graphic novels, really. I've only read a few graphic novels, though. So, I have a lot of theories for Paper Girls. I'd love to do some videos on those. I have a theory about Mac. For those of you that read this series, and you should read it, it's desperately hard to find them, though. Just trust me, there's like 27 volumes, and I've been looking for the 5th one for at least 6 months. But, you know, trials and tribulations, we'll work on that. I have a theory about Mac. For those of you who read the series, anyway, you will know about Mac's little issue. Mortality. But I have a theory about how she avoids it, and her and KJ. For those of you who are not figuring it out already, Mac might die and KJ is a lesbian. Oh, I can't wait to see the comments on this one. And this is my favorite comic book series, which is The Runaways. Yes, I am one of those people who only jumped on it because the TV show looked super cool. No, I haven't seen the TV show. I've seen 1 episode. I really want to find the rest of it, but I don't have Hulu or anything like that, so I kind of just have to find it online, on YouTube, legally. I'm not like that. But anyway, I love the comics so much. From what I can tell of the show, they don't completely stick to the comics, but these are my favorites. This is volume 3 of 5? I've only read volumes 2 and 3. As you can tell, I'm not very good at finding things, specifically if they're graphic novels. I don't know. One day I just went into Barnes & Noble and got all the Maximum Ride books. And I was like, 11. And I really do like this book series, but I don't know. The ending of this one's pretty cruddy. Yeah. And I don't have my 2 favorite novels here, but I'm gonna tell you about them anyway. One of my favorite novels is a book called Just Kill Me, which is kind of dark, but I did a project on it a while ago for school, and it's not that dark, really. It's a lot of dark humor. The story is basically about a girl named Meg and her boss, who she thinks is trying to kill her. Crazy stuff. It's a good book. And Another one of my favorite books is 13 Reasons Why. That has gotten really popular lately, but I read it when I was 10. I almost cried near the end, I remember, but I was 10, and it's just... I can't cry with my mask on. That's why I went for this video. I read a lot of things that make me cry. I also watch a lot of anime that makes me cry. I'll have to make a video on my favorite anime sometime. My final favorite novel is A Recipe for Hate. That sounds pretty bad. It's a lot about the punk rock scene in the 80s, and it's a punk rock murder mystery, and I love murder mysteries, and I'm a punk rocker. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am. And I loved reading. I've read it twice now, because I have to get it from my library, and I'm not very good at finding it. Another one of my favorite stories, I guess, is this collection of short stories called Encounters from the Beyond. Encounters from the Beyond is a collection of short stories all centering around the supernatural. And it's a pretty cool story. Or stories, I guess. And there are a few elements that make me think of things and people I know in my real life. And it's pretty cool. So, thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!